Hello everybody, welcome to the Shakedown. First of all, Happy New Year 2025. Thank you so much for all the people who are joining us, and yeah, it's a new year, new show. So we had an interview with Dharam Pandya. I want you to listen what we talked about. You're welcome, enjoy the show, and please subscribe.
My name is Dharam Pandya. I'm a rally driver and I've been rallying for the past good 20 years. Nimeshachukua ubingwa wa Tanzania mara mbili. Of course, endesha gari tofauti kuanzia Subaru, Mitsubishi. Kwa hiyo, yeah.
Who inspired you rally?
Rallying for me is a family thing. We grew up in a rally family. As you know, my father Kirit Pandya, my late uncle Dilip Pandya, we've always been in rallying. My uncle Sanju being my navigator, we won national title together. So it's a family thing, and since very young age, I've really, being a motorhead, love the cars, engines. My profession is a technician, becoming an automobile engineer. So yeah, motorsports for me is everything.
And in terms of drag race and street race, when did you start seeing them?
Well, we noticed the change of motorsports in Tanzania in the last good 5 to 8 years. A lot of people have now acknowledged the sports very well, but you see, there is not a proper outing for it. So many people tend to have the street races, drag races, which are pretty dangerous because the cars are not built for the motorsport event itself, because rallying is also a very dangerous sport. In fact, motorsport in overall. So the car should be well prepared, homologated to compete in various events. But yeah, there is a lot of potential in Tanzania for motorsports. We just need to guide them right for them to achieve the best of the motorsports.
Okay. When did you start doing sprints?
We started doing sprints, it's good now 15 years ago. Almost we got pretty good drivers from the sprints, like Rajdir came out from these sprints. Few others have come out from these sprints. So the sprints are really a good way of opening for the new young drivers who don't know the real the process of the motorsports. For example, during the sprint days, we have drivers who want to sit with us in our rally cars, so they have that exposure to come with us. They sit in their cars. They know how it's all done. We give them the basics, what it takes to become a rally driver. So yeah, it's a very good opportunity for young talent to be exposed in these sprints.
You participated in the last rally sprints, yeah?
Yes, last sprint, yes.
And you won.
Yes.
Tell us.
We had a last sprint which we had here. I won it, but it could have been much better if we had more rally drivers, coming in competing, because there are quite a few. Rallies have become a bit slow in Tanzania for various reasons, but we get at least this opportunity on the sprint days where the rally drivers can come and expose their talents and cars, which can attract the sponsors who can regroup and give us the opportunity to rally back in a proper form.
Are you going to compete with the same car that you compete with?
Yes, meanwhile I will be competing in the same Subaru Impreza, which I've been competing with, yes.
Your son how old is he right now?
Yeah, my son is 13 years old, yes. He cannot officially compete, but he can drive. Yeah, he's driving. I've taught him how to drive in our workshop. He drives very well. I hope during the event it's a closed loop, closed stage. So if we get an opportunity for for the officials to allow him to drive, but not compete, just to drive, so he can get exposure.
What are you telling all your fans? among the Pandya Rally team fans, what should they expect during this sprint, 19th of January?
Well, come all, come many, and we're going to give you the best show as we always do, and I'm sure it will be much bigger this time and more exciting.
So, when was the last time that you competed? The last rally that you competed was in 2022, right?
Yes, the last rally was in 2023, I think, last year. 2022, yeah.
So, what has been like the biggest problem for you not to be able to participate?
Okay, so you see, the biggest challenge with us in motorsports right now, the regulations become much stricter, more safer. So it's for the betterment for the motorsports. But the challenge is that the sponsors, we are not getting enough sponsors to accommodate our expenses, because rallying it's a very expensive sport, and without having proper sponsor, it's very challenging to play the sport the way it's supposed to be. If you don't comply to all the health and safety measures, it's quite dangerous. So there's a lot of regulation change every year, incur a lot of expenses to upgrade the safety harness, seats, the overalls, of course the overall repairing of the car, the maintenance of the car. Require a lot of expertise. So in total, in a bucket, in a nutshell, is basically we need proper sponsors. Like I used to have, like Puma Energy used to sponsor me. I was together with him for a good 5 years. We won national championships with them. We went to South Africa. So yeah, we need somebody like Puma Energy to come forward. And others like Total, we've got various big companies, not only oil companies, various companies who would be willing to come out for sponsorship, who can support us so we can go an extra mile on the motorsport arena.
So for all the Pandya Rally team fans, can they expect anything during this season 2025?
Yes, of course. I am having a word with a few people. Hopefully, if things do mature, if things do open up, definitely they will see me back in the rallying scene and competing for the championship.
And one more thing, I think you participated back in Uganda. I don't remember the year. When year was that?
Yes, that was 2021, 2022, I think. Yeah.
Could you tell all the fans in Tanzania, what would the culture of rally in Uganda here?
It was a really eye opener for me. Uganda being our just next door friends and family, rallying over there is their culture. I mean, for them, rallying is number one sport. The way they welcomed me, the way they really supported me, it was amazing. I didn't have to do anything. Everything was there, supporting, guiding me, helping me out all the way. The recce, the transportation, fuel, amazing. It's just amazing. Uganda is a really place to go and rally, and the roads there is just out of this world. Really good roads, good maram, and really well planned events.
What's your dream? What's your biggest? We have ARC, we have WRC. What is your championship that you really wish to attend? What's your favorite sport?
Well, ultimately, for a rally driver, obviously, competing in an international event is the ultimate dream. Be what Dakar, WRC, or any other medium of motorsport. As a young boy, I always saw my father and my uncles coming up, and then, looking into the neighboring countries in Nairobi during the safari rallies and everything. So, I always dreamed of becoming one of them and becoming becoming a national driver, which I have achieved, and I'm really thankful for the family and supports and the friends and sponsors. But we need to gather up, since we have the talent and the know-how, we should gather up, get more sponsorship, so we can represent our country in an international forum. So at least that way people also know we do have talents and skills in Tanzania. We can drive in international level.
Now let's talk about Formula 1. I'm sure you will love Formula 1.
Oh yes, we can't miss.
Who do you support in Formula 1?
Well, Formula 1 has become really technical nowadays. Well, it switches from one side to another. But yeah, I really support the Red Bull team. You know, the drivers are all equally good. Okay, Verstappen has got an extra edge, but I think it's a car. Yeah, I really support Red Bull. They came from nowhere, from a very private from a very small team up to dominating level of the Formula 1. So yeah, my support is for Red Bull.
Now Lewis is joining Ferrari. Do you think he might be able to get the 8th title?
Well, Lewis going into Ferrari, well, it's a surprise. Let's hope he can score there. But it's Ferrari is a very challenging team. The cars are not as good as the others, but let's see. Maybe he will develop the cars, and he's got the skills, no doubt. I mean, hands down, he's the best. So let's see if he can implement that into Ferrari, and maybe the Ferraris can have an upper hand on the Red Bulls.
I think youngsters who would love to learn about rallying and driving and navigating. Do you teach the youngsters?
Oh yes, I do get quite a lot of phone calls. I do have visits at my workshop. People come and have a look at the car. They want to go for a drive. So yeah, I try and do the best what I can for all the newcomers who wants to come into rallying. And you know, I'm always open to welcoming people who really wants to go for rallying. You know, I'm there to support. Yeah.
Pandya also has an outdoors, right?
Yes.
So could you tell us what does Pandya outdoors do?
So
where are you located?
Pandya Outdoors is a workshop located at Tazara, Kilimo. So it's on Nere Road. We do all kind of repairs, upgrade vehicles, motorsport vehicles, painting, bodywork, diagnostics. Yeah, we do all kind of repairs. You can give me a call on 0783 305 188. That's my personal number at any time for all the support, be it motorsports or any kind of engineering related work, repairs, bodywork, paint work, anything.
Alright, so that's all Dharam taught us, and we wish you, Dharam Pandya and Pandya Rally team and Pandya Auto Works, all the best in the year 2025. Thank you so much for watching.